Okay, quick analysis this morning. Welcome. Be another beautiful day. Rainy morning this morning. We got a story that EFCC Chief Bauer has been suspended, and they said they have some investigations going on as regards his tenure in office. I mean, let's see the root of all this investigation. Hopefully, it's not going to be another Magu incident where he was just suspended. They had a salami panel, but nothing came out of the salami panel. We'd like to see that other investigation. Please bring it out for the sake of Nigerians. Let Nigerians also see. The government also took a decision yesterday as regards, our currency rate, and it has increased. It has led to a jack in the dollar price. So officially, there's no longer regulations around the INE window any longer. Now the naira can trade for any amount, so you can go to your bank, and it's the market forces that will determine that. In the short run, yes, it's going to be a painful news, but in the long run, let's see how the Forex market will stabilize, and let's see how this is going to increase foreign direct investment into Nigeria. Let's see. And most importantly, while also doing this, you can't do this in isolation. You should also ensure that there's productive output in Nigeria so that more people can get in dollars into the system. And once they get in dollars into the system, that's how the economy and the currency can be stronger. Obviously, it would lead to increase in our debt. It would lead to other increase in other, factors out there. It's also, going to lead to more devaluation of the naira automatically because, the naira will become a lot more devalued. But let's see how in the long run all of this, will pan out for Nigeria. But why Nigeria are taking all of this heat as regards subsidy removal and all of that, what is the government doing? At first, in the coming budget, I think to a large extent, the money spent on the presidency should be cut. We cannot have a presidency that takes a lot of money when people are suffering. Secondly, I think to a large extent, the National Assembly should be cut. The revenue for the National Assembly is over 160 billion. Nigerians are suffering. You people are taking millions of naira home. You are lying that you are doing a lot of constituency project, which is a lie, because most of you were found out when ICPC did a survey and an investigation on the constituency project, and they saw that you people take money from government and you don't do anything for the people. So who is deceiving who? And I think cost of government should be cut. National Assembly is only allowance that should be given to them. All right? Only allowance should be given to them. Pure and simple. Those that really want to serve will serve. Just imagine. It's because of the money people make for National Assembly. That's why you can see senators spend millions and billions just to be able to be Senate president. They were even doing advertising on television like it was the national elections for their own colleagues. We need to cut the cost of government. Also, this new administration, I don't think we need a lot of ministers for state. Whittle down the number of ministers, have a very small cabinet. Some MDGs that, are not doing anything, whittle everything down. Because, we've quickly turned the MDGs into chop for the boys. If they want to settle you, they just give you director or general manager and one MDG that nobody will look at you. They pass budget there every year. You take the money, put it in your pockets. That's how they do it. That's how they settle the boys. Leave all of that. We don't have time for all of that. Let us cut the cost of government. If Nigerians are suffering subsidy cuts, look at the roads. People are hardly going on the roads with their cars again. All right? People are hardly going everywhere again. Life has been really, really degraded. Cost of living has increased. Lagos to Benin now is close to 20K. All right? And the truth has to be said. The government needs to commensurately cut the cost of government to be able to show the people that you are with them. And if you don't do this, then it will show that you are not with them. Let us look at the presidential jet fleets. Can we cut it? Are all the planes there needed? If they are not needed, let's cut it. Let's cut the cost of governments across board. When we do that, then the people can truly believe that, yes, you're truly fighting for them. So let's see how the market forces, takes over. And let's see what is happening in the economy and how we can build the country. Like I normally said, when the president does well, I'll say it. Where he doesn't do well, I will support him with my criticism. And it's never personal. I am a patriot for this country. I don't care about politicians too much. You know why? Because they come and they go. And let's truly fight corruption. If we truly want to fight corruption, let's fight corruption. I don't know why till now nobody has been able to invite that 72-year-old senator, as 82-year-old, 83-year-old Senator Bokachua, to come and tell us more on the fellow National Assembly members he helped when his wife was there, because he said it himself. I've watched that video over 4 or 5 times. Nobody begged him to talk. In fact, he was talking to prove a point to other lawmakers that, see, most of you, I helped you, my wife helped you. So you should be able to come and tell us more what they did in the judiciary. And for all of those defending Nigerian air, I'm sure you got the news this morning that Hadi Sirika has been invited to come and speak to the EFCC. So, people get invited from time to time. Let's hear what he says to the EFCC. And let's all hear how that pans out. But what a lot of people were saying, that it was shoddy, it was funny. And please, I'd like to beg Nigerians, don't say because of what you're going to eat, you go out there and say things that are not true or defend the indefensible. Let me tell you something. The politicians that are using you, that are giving you pittance, they have 1/50th of billions of what they have in their homes. If a politician gives you 500,000, 100,000, he has 100 billion more. Start somewhere. You will never be his priority. You just be another voice for him. Do not say because of money you will not stand for the truth. You will not stand for what is right. You will not stand for courage. And I'm sure you all came to watch that interview on a rise yesterday we had with the chairman of FPs, that he said his own part. So do not say because what you would eat, you will not stand and defend the truth. All right? What I keep saying is we keep talking about how Nigerians can get a good life and become a whole lot better in their approaches and in their outcomes. So there's a lot of governmental cuts. All right? People should not say, oh, because of chop chop. Because what is killing Nigeria is the spirit of chop chop. Once somebody chop, and how much are they chopping? 500,000. Okay, they give you put you in a government parastatal. Out of 1 billion, you still share the money. You make 100 or 200 million. So because of 200 million, you will not be able to say the truth, and you lose your humanity, and you're being pushed around. All right. So the truth has to be said. We need to stand firm, stand for what we truly believe in, and do not turn Nigeria into a chop-chop republic and try to justify cultural chop-chop that has been killing Nigeria all these years and all of that. As some updates, yes, the EFCC chairman has been suspended. DSS said he's up for investigation and all of that. Let's see how all of that pans out. But I think if they truly want an investigation, there should be an independent panel. I don't like this idea that the DSS gets to investigate everything. Set up an independent panel. Let us see the end of the panel. Would they even release the end of the panel? All right, let's see how all of this goes. We just want a better and a great country. That's just it. Let's stop this mindset of, oh, wait till I go chop, wait till I go chop. The reason why you're focused so much on what you're going to eat is because of the poverty in the land. And you know who caused the poverty in the land? The same bad decisions made by government over the years. That's why you see there are no factories. There are a lot of people that are currently working, doing politics. It's because there are no factories. There are no places of work. If our industries are growing, if our economy and sector is growing, a lot of these people are better off, working in the private sector and upholding various sections of the economy. But now, politics has become the most viable sector in the economy. And that's why I say cut the money out of politics, cut the money out of governance. All right, cut the money out of governance. When you cut the money out of governance, people will not see anything to share. A lot of people are going to National Assembly because of chop republic. All right, cut the money out of governance. It's always what is in need for them. And these people have already stolen Nigeria blind before. They're becoming governors, they're becoming councillors because of the chop republic. We should not be a chop republic. We should be a country that truly sees what we can do for our country, not what our country can do for us. Everybody wants to chop from Nigeria. Chop, a wolf, they run belle. Bless you all right?